right, I'm here with the guys at the Warped Tour from Emily's Army. Where are you guys from?
From Oakland, California.
Oakdale?
Oakland.
Oakland. I was going, whoa, okay. That's 4 guys that are about ready to beat me up if I say Oakdale, California. Oakland, California, you guys are not what I would expect out of Oakland, California.
Well, it's pretty diverse over there.
Is it diverse?
Yeah.
Because you guys are, no offense, of course, tan. I'll give you guys tan, but also pretty white, even for being tan. And when I think Oakland, I think Raiders jersey, you know, that kind of whole thing. It's got the Raiders cap. Emily's Army, you guys, this is your first time on the Warped Tour?
No. Second time.
Second time.
Yeah.
So last year, or was it a couple years ago?
It was last year.
Last year?
Yeah.
Cool.
We only did a couple dates.
Nice. West Coast dates, or how did that
No,
work?
we did Midwest and East Coast.
Nice.
Yeah.
So being from Oakland, how does that work out? Because I understand, like, when you only do like half of a tour or some of the tour, you kind of do where you're around.
We had already done a couple dates by our own hometown, and we were touring on the East Coast anyways, so we decided we were going to tie it in the Warped Tour so we could, like, sort of find a way back home, or, like, not really, but, like, we were already touring East Coast, and we figured we tied into where the tour was already at.
Yeah.
So we could just go around out there.
So let me ask you guys this, and I'm sure you're sick of it, this question, but how old are you guys? Because I don't feel like I'm that old of a person, but I feel like I could be like, yeah, when I graduated from high school and you guys hadn't been born yet, like that's how old I feel. But how old are you guys really?
Well, I'm 19.
Okay, your name is?
Max.
Max.
I'm
Max
18.
is 19, you're 18.
Joey.
Joey.
I'm Travis, I'm 18 too.
18.
Cole, I'm 17.
But you guys have been doing this, it sounds like, for a little while, so
Yeah.
how most bands don't get the opportunity to do it so early. How does that work out for you guys?
You want to go, or do you want me to?
I mean, we just started jamming when we were little. I don't know. It was
Like how little? Because to me,
I like when Cole and I were like in fourth grade.
Okay.
We started.
Remember when the movie School of Rock came out?
yeah, with why can't I think of his
Jack
name?
Black.
Jack Black, yeah.
Yeah, we started just jamming out with him and I. And then we had Max come and play bass for us. And then later on we had Travis come. And so it's just kind of like we just started playing music for fun when we were little, and it slowly progressed.
How are your parents about it? Pretty cool, or are they like,
Yeah.
why don't you get a second or get a real job, that kind of thing?
They're pretty
No,
stoked.
they've been pretty chill.
Yeah, they're pretty supportive.
Yeah.
You know.
Do they go out on the road with you guys?
No.
No, they'll visit us, but not really. We're really out here with our man Dan, our tour manager Dan.
Is that
most of the
guy
time.
there?
Yeah.
That's Dan?
Jesus.
Is
Yeah.
that Jesus? He's got a beard like Jesus, but a phone not like Jesus ever had, because Jesus never had a phone. He's not even paying attention
Yeah,
to
yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Kind of being young, have you guys ever gotten yourselves in trouble on the Warped Tour? Because, I mean, you look around and it just seems to me like the Warped Tour, if you guys weren't careful, could just be like bad decision after bad decision after oops, who was that person after bad decision.
I mean, we're usually pretty good, but and the most trouble we probably caused was yesterday when we were in a pool in Las Vegas making a whirlpool.
Oh, yeah?
So that's probably. I mean, we haven't been doing anything if that was the worst
Making a
thing we've ever
whirlpool?
done. Yeah, we're just causing a ruckus.
Yeah.
Staying at the hotel you guys were staying, or what? How does...
Yeah. It was just that Warped Tour people were allowed to go to the hotel and swim after our show.
And because it was like 115 degrees or something ridiculous, right?
Precisely.
Yeah.
And so you're like, hey, we're in a rock band. Let's do a whirlpool in the swimming pool.
Yeah, that was probably the worst thing we've ever done out here.
No, but I don't. Help me understand it. So you're sitting around, you're like, hey, that was a great set. Let's go make a whirlpool at the swimming pool.
We were already in the pool.
Okay.
And we were playing pool games.
It was like
It's just childish as
the
also.
only dream I had ever had that day in the pool. And I told everybody in the pool, we're going to get a full pool whirlpool going. We got everybody except for like 3 people that were in the pool to join our whirlpool, and it was insane.
Are there pictures?
There's video.
Video?
Yeah.
Where can I see it?
It's not out yet.
know.
What?
Some random guy with the camera.
But it's gonna be out though, right?
Yeah,
I
at some
hope.
point.
Is he gonna get in touch with you about it so we can see it?
Maybe, yeah.
All right. You guys do social media stuff?
Yeah.
Where can
Find
we
us
find
on
you?
Twitter, Facebook, MySpace,
Instagram.
Instagram,
What is
LinkedIn.
it? What is it? What is it on all those? Like Twitter is.
Twitter's
at-
Emily's Army.
Okay.
Instagram it's at Emily's Army.
Okay.
The website is emily'sarmyband.com.
Okay.
Facebook is just Emily's Army if you like the page. I think that's all of them, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you guys, is it alternative rock? What kind of music are you guys doing?
Yeah, kind of. It's like just rock and roll music.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like, I know everybody hates this question, but for people that may have never heard Emily's Army before, give me something that it kind of sounds like, or if you're like, oh, we're really inspired by the sound of, you know what I'm saying?
We're
The Clash.
yeah, we're a little bit like the Clash.
The replacements.
Okay.
Nothing from this era, really.
Nothing from this era.
Well, a couple
A
bands, but
little
not
bit of
too
the
many.
Black Keys.
Okay.
A little bit of Vampire Weekend. Like, not actually a whole lot of that, but their influence.
You're
is-
like a little bit.
Yeah.
little
Actually, not at all. That band at all.
Melodically.
We're a lot like the Beatles, except not at all like the Beatles. But,
Yeah.
you
We're
know.
actually pretty similar to the Beatles.
Okay, perfect. Is it just the four of you guys in the band?
Yep.
We got
So-
a guy that plays saxophone on one song.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And where's he at right now?
He's selling merch right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Make the sax guys sell the merch. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Best thing about touring for you guys? What do you love?
Making friends.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, just hanging out.
It's really fun hanging out with a bunch of older people that will kind of let you into their circle.
Are people a little standoffish at first, where they're like, "Ugh"?
A little bit. Some
Yeah.
of
Our attitude is infectious.
Yeah.
the-
Tag this interview. Their attitude is infectious.
yeah. Great.
You guys play what? Half an hour? Half an hour set?
Yeah, half-hour sets each day.
Is that crazy? Because do you change it up every day, or are you like, oh man, this is this set right now?
It's generally the same thing. We worked on it before the tour a little bit to try and get like the exact set. We usually get about 25-30 minutes per show. So
And you guys have played around quite a bit. It sounds like. Where is there a place in particular that you're like, oh man, I love playing?
yeah, mostly in the Bay Area. We like playing at the Uptown. We played at the New Parish. You probably wouldn't know what any of these places are.
Listen, but people listening might. So I'll
Oh,
go,
okay.
I'll look at you and go, oh, that sounds great.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Awesome.
D Piazzas in Long Beach.
Yeah.
That's a fun one.
924 Gilman Street in Berkeley.
Oh, cool.
The Knitting Factory in Brooklyn.
Nice. So, what's the plan for you guys after Warped Tour? Get done? Do you have an album that's coming out? Working on an album? Gonna go tour some more? What's the deal?
Well, we just came out with an album actually.
Okay.
That's kind of what we're promoting right now.
What's it called?
It's called Lost at 17.
Okay.
Came out on Rise Records about 2.5 weeks ago, and we're out here promoting that. And then after Warped Tour, you go ahead and talk about this one.
We're also we also have a music video coming out,
Oh, cool.
and that's coming out in the next couple weeks.
For which song?
It's the song called "The Rescuers."
Okay. Yeah. And did you guys come up with the idea for that, or who?
For the music
for the
video?
Yeah.
Kind of. We had this director that was like we had worked with before, and he kind of came up with a concept, and we had to approve it. And it's basically what we were thinking, anyways.
Can
so.
you kind of tease it a little bit, or do you have to keep it secret?
Well, I mean, the concept of the Rescuers is to portray how it feels to be to have clinical depression.
Okay.
None of us have it, but a bunch of our friends do. So we're trying to make it apparent that these people have different feelings
Okay.
about certain things, and that's kind of what the song is going for. So it takes place in this massive old abandoned train station, and they're kind of alone.
Where was that at?
Downtown Oakland.
And you guys will change people's point of view because your attitude is infectious, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Your guys' attitude is infectious. I love that. That might be my favorite. In fact, hold on, I got to tweet that out. Just met with. All right, well, you guys have a great Warped Tour. Tell people again where people can find you online, find your music, all that stuff.
Yeah. You can find us on Emily'sArmyBand.com, Instagram at Emily's Army, Twitter at Emily's Army, and Facebook Emily's Army.
And I got to ask this: who's Emily?
She's a cousin of ours who has
A
this.
cousin of ours. So are you? You guys are brothers.
Yeah,
And then are you guys related, or you just come into it? Okay.
we're all brothers.
Yeah. We're all brothers. Yeah.
yeah.
I get you.
But yeah,
O-Town brothers. I don't know.
she has cystic fibrosis, and
Oh, really?
yeah, sometimes we raise awareness for the cause to fight CF.
So is that kind of how the whole thing came together? Was it's like, hey, you know what? We want to pay a little tribute and raise some money, or was it just happened to be a bike?
No, really. We were a band before we had that name, but we were searching for a slightly more meaningful name, and we kind of went with Emily's Army just because we have a tie to it.
Do you get a lot of girls that come up and be like, my name's Emily?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah, they always
Do we
come
have
up
free
and they're like,
stuff?
I want
Anything
free stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, if you would have picked a little more less common name, you might not have had that so much, but that's cool. Well, good for you guys. I'm looking forward to your infectious attitude.
Thanks, dude.
And see you guys in the future. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Yeah, man, that was
Thank
fun.
you.
Appreciate it.